Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel that loves the challenge. I'm your host, Zonavox. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day. Yeah. So I guess let me start out with some real quick updates. Number one, hello and welcome to Kick. For any of you guys who are tuning in over there, nice to see you guys. For the rest of you all, you guys know the drill. Like, sub, share, follow, all that good stuff helps the channel grow one tally at a time. Should any of you guys from any of the other platforms feel like supporting me out on Kick, please feel free to go ahead and pop on over there. And yeah, we'll go ahead and handle that one. Give me just a second, as you know, to get myself all set up and settled. And I'll be right back with you all. So please stand by. Thanks. Hey, welcome back. How are you doing today? Give me a second. I'm still just getting set up on my side here, so. Alright, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about the delay and everything. I'm still pretty sick, but I figure if I don't do it now, I probably won't do it at all, so may as well get to it. Um, yeah. So, I've been playing a bunch of other stuff in my spare time because I knew that I wouldn't really be able to go ahead and give you guys the experience you'd want if I attempted to do it, so. Anyway, I've got a couple things set up, so my Kick channel is officially up and going. It's been there for a while, I just never really used it. And yeah, got a few other things I'm working on. So I'll have my Inspirational. I'll have my VTuber model thing eventually set up and going. If you have any trouble with like the chat logs or chat boxes or anything else popping up, please let me know, because it's been kind of a pain recently, and I've been trying to get it all figured out, but it doesn't seem to be like functioning the way that it should. So your comments and stuff may actually not pop up here. I'll try and do my best to address them when I see them pop up, but yeah, with all the changes I've been trying to make with it, it may not. And I'm okay, you know. Life's been a pain in the ass. It's kicking me down. I've been sick for quite a bit now, and it is bugging the heck out of me because I can't do anything about it. And I feel like every time I get better, I just end up getting sick again. So, where are we going into? No chem resistance. I could go for the last thing of pickpocket, but no night person. I guess refractor or steady aim. Gun basher is 3. Rooted. That may not be bad. Sprinting enemies causes damage. I'm never going to use... Well, I'm not going to use power armor anytime soon, so... Alright, I guess concentrated fire it is. Do you play PS4 or PS5? I am currently on PS5, which is funny because I definitely thought that the PS5 would speed up its processing power, but it seems to have not done that at all. It seems to be operating the exact same as it was before, which is extremely disappointing. We're going to be popping over to... Well, first let's see if we have any things. Remove a fusion core from Wilson Atama Toys. Recover a fusion core. I don't remember that, but... Alright, we're going to stop by all of the other places real quick. Go ahead and see about looking for canned dog food and other parts and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, with the explosive enemies and stuff like that, it makes sense.
Too many miles on the road.
Hey, Lucas.
Got armor at good rates if you're in the market.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
My prices are from...
Yeah, I actually seriously considered streaming, what's it called, Going Up, or whatever the hell that thing is called. That big game that everybody's really... Duelist Power Fists. Huh. Interesting. I don't remember him having this. Alright, no issue. Leather, fiber, ballistic fibers, fiberglass, cloth. He doesn't really have anything. But we will go ahead and, I guess, get rid of the crippling launcher there. And maybe a grenade or 2. Or 3. Or 4. Yeah, they definitely seem to be a lot harder. I would say that I feel like Fallout 3's enemies were definitely a little more difficult when you get down to it than Fallout 4's. And I would say Fallout 2 absolutely had harder enemies than the other ones. They don't see anywhere near as difficult. It's daytime, so let me go over to Diamond City while I get the chance. So, what has everyone else been up to? I know I've been gone for a bit, and you know, I was playing some Diablo. Seems like a lot of... It's interesting because a lot of the regulars popped in to come look at Diablo, and I feel like I know some of you guys weren't interested in it, so missed out on meeting all of the rest of the crew that normally comes in.
No loitering.
Hello, Mother. We are here to make the Institute's presence known to the surface.
I've got a few minutes to...
Oh, maybe he's got the crispy squirrel bits. First, let's get my ammo, because that's the regular stuff. Junk. I don't really need that. Mongrel dog meat. I'll take that. Heavy leather left. That's already done. Heavy combat. Man, when I already need it, it's all done. Tuning in from Kick. Hey. Oh, that's awesome. So I can actually... I almost said, like, fucking poggers. But I can see it here. So that's good. That is an amazing test for me to go ahead and test if my Kick is actually working. So, much appreciated. Also, thank you for being the very first person to really tune into any of the Kick streams. I'll be working on stuff. Right now, my attention is kind of on getting that VTube stuff going, and then afterwards, I'll be working on making adjustments for Kick stuff, as well as You Feel Honored. Hey, I'm just happy it works. I'll make sure to get you something for being the first person over here. So,
Hold up. I need some answers from you.
oh, hold on.
I'm glad to help.
Just a few things to clear up. Paul Benbrook tells me that you killed Henry Cook. What do you say to that?
Don't know who killed him. I killed him. Paul is lying. Oh, let's do a quick save on this.
It's true. I did kill him.
You son of a bitch! Why should I let you live?
You son of a bitch.
He was sleeping with somebody's wife. The husband hired me to put a stop to it.
Christ. That figures. I guess he had it coming.
More crippling simulator? Oh, God.
Get out of here.
I completely forgot about that fucking crippling simulator. About how terrible that game was. Like, constantly getting crippled and having to walk everywhere. Or picking up one thing and then just everything was... Oh, God. I remember how bad Fallout 3 was for that. I'd forgotten until just now. Alright, we are going to Good Neighbor to go ahead and see if she has canned dog food and ammo. Honestly, like, the thing is, I'm also trying to go ahead and... What do you mean? Oh, about in Fallout 3 being crippling simulator? You had to spam stim packs. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Is that what you're asking about, Stray? About the crippling simulator?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Everything's guaranteed.
Okay, so Fallout 3 has an interesting... The system is kind of... It's not like Fallout 4 at all. Yeah, there's still some of the stuff that you have in Fallout 4, but the issue comes in that, like, for some reason, your character's limbs are just made of paper mache. And no matter what you do, your character's limbs are just... You're so easy to go ahead and cripple. So you end up getting crippled so quickly. Outcast. Oh, is this the, Oh, it's just a solar ray. You end up getting crippled so easily, and so fast in Fallout 3, that you end up, whenever you get into a firefight, you're spending most of your time crippled, which is why Iron Limb is such an absolute take, in this versus the other one. I personally wouldn't care so much about Iron Limb, but yeah, it's kind of a big necessity when it comes down to it. I do not want to go ahead and come to that situation where I'm constantly pinned down in one spot and can't move anywhere or do anything. And it happens so often. Copper. I have it pinned for copper when I really need, oh, I need a lot of concrete, yeah. Concrete would be good, because I'm going to need concrete for walls if I'm going to be building up, if I'm going to be building up a lot of those walls. Staggering. Is it similar to New Vegas in terms of damage? Because it happened quite often. It was worse in Fallout 3, I think, for your thing. I haven't played New Vegas, but I've seen people talk about it. And Fallout 3's New Vegas' system is actually based on, I believe, Fallout 3's. So yeah, it's about that bad. I'd say Fallout 3's is definitely a lot worse. But with no real basis to tell whether or not. I just gonna have to say yes. I spent so much time in Fallout 3 crawling around not getting anything done. Let's grab that Wake Master. Do you have anything else that I could take from you? Folks in Fallout DC must have not a lot of calcium. Well, DC was bombed to all hell when it happened, so what I'm assuming is, if you want to take a look at it from a scientific standpoint, let's look at it this way. More likely what ended up happening is there is an element called cadmium, which is pretty highly radioactive, which is funny because you can find cadmium in things here and there to this day, but cadmium is pretty radioactive, right? So cadmium has a bad habit of replacing calcium the same way that, like, there are certain things in soda that make your bones weaker because your body will use some of the stuff it finds from that rather than go ahead and use the actual calcium that it needs. So cadmium will go ahead and actually make your bones weaker because it'll replace the normal calcium supplements that your body would use to go ahead and reinforce your bone. And cadmium is a lot more brittle. So you get a double down on it. You get this Journey of Wastelanders or Raiders. Yeah, it feels like that sometimes. But you get cadmium replacing the calcium that you need. Plus, since it's a radioactive thing, it's causing brittle bones to begin with. So you get the double down of having a brittle component being used to go ahead and reinforce your bones, with the fact that the brittle component being used to reinforce it is also making your bones brittle. And cadmium tends to go ahead and also build up in a lot of radioactive fallout zones and stuff like that. So yeah, you could definitely say that they have brittle bones. When it comes down to it, I think brittle bones would be a possible big side effect for those who survive in this kind of environment. So it makes sense that having broken bones in the wasteland would be a lot more realistic than it is today. We've got pretty good bones. I know my family's got some pretty damn dense bones. So we've been very lucky not to really break anything. But yeah. Anyway, there's your history lesson for today on cadmium. Not like anybody really needs to know. You won't encounter it too often. I mean, it's in a lot of things we actually use today, but you know, not in big enough quantities to really make it a big scary. Auto stim, bolstering, mutant slayers, metal. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff out there. If you wanna take a look at the stuff they have out there, and there's a lot of interesting, cool, nifty science bullshit. Charisma and intelligence. Probably not an intentional Oh, absolutely not. I'm sure nobody was thinking about, the side effects of cadmium on wastelanders and their interactions thereof. I'm sure nobody thought of that whatsoever. I will say, though, for Starfield, I'm sure that's going to be, since it's a big sci-fi thing, I'm sure they're going to have a lot more lot more thought put into stuff like that. Okay, since I have the equipment and stuff on me, we're gonna go back, clear out the area, work on the trap a little before we go ahead and head out to Far Harbor for today's farming. Fallout 3 has a fresh start, but you'll catch up to you soon. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Fallout 3's, I don't... There's definitely a Deathclaw roaming around. I was not expecting them to fill up so quickly, especially the ones on the top row. I wonder how that's going to affect it. Is it going to damage all of them, or what? I didn't even consider the ramifications of making 2 stories. Let's fix this up real quick. Yep, 1 canned dog food. That's all I could do is a single fix. Haha. Yeah, see. I knew there was something roaming around. I swore I heard something. So... good stuff. We could probably open that up. That should be fine. Don't know if I have enough Radstag meat to fix it all, but... Oh! Just floating chunk of meat, huh? Alright, let's switch this off. We'll go handle the bears. Oh, they're all gonna come at me now. I love how the stunted one was the first one to make it off. Since they have no real way of escaping the platform, they're all kind of stuck up there. I'm probably going to have to fix all of these because I think the explosion will damage the trap regardless. Like, chat messages from Kick appear near instantly for you, but I don't see them on Stream's UI. Yeah, that's one of the things I was saying, is that it looks like it doesn't pop up the way that it should. I'm still trying to go ahead and get Kick's interface working properly. It doesn't play well. I've noticed that Kick doesn't play well with a lot of the current interfaces and stuff. I think because it's kind of a new-ish platform that people were expecting to go down the drain, like Mixer and stuff. People didn't have a lot of the stuff to interface properly with it. So it may just take a little bit for everything to get ready for it all. Yeah, it looks like it destroyed it, so I'll have to go ahead and I'll turn it on, but there's no real point. I can only get a couple of these things, and until I go through Radstag farming. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do in Sanctuary, was go ahead and replace all of their things to get carrots. But I can crack this right now. Yeah, it should be fine. New Vegas had a bad start. It's amazing after you complete the game. I've heard a lot of good things about New Vegas. I think a lot of people really enjoyed it. Oh, look at that chameleonic. Wow. That's gorgeous. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. What do we have here? Deathclaw, Mythic. We'll try and take out, like, the albino and stuff. Oh, regular Deathclaw. Perfect. Oh, wonderful. Okay. No one care. I don't care about the about keeping these things intact now that I've got the bonus. So we'll just take them all out. Perfect. All right, let's go fix these things. Repair, repair, repair. Yeah, it was good I got the bonus early. I feel like the shotgun is actually a lot harder to use, because it seems to do a lot more damage than anything else. Give me 1 second here. Really enjoy New Vegas and worst game mechanics, but story-wise, best in the franchise. Yeah, I'd agree, but that's because it's building off of Fallout 2, and Fallout 2, I think, is considered, like, the star child of all of the stuff. I think it's considered the best one. Alright, cool. Back on it. Let me just grab all of these. Yeah, these are all fixed. We'll go up and change the thing in a moment here. I'll say that it's not bad for just a couple minutes for XP. And they'll clean themselves out, or I guess all the critters or whatever will clean this out, so I don't have to worry too much about it. Just fix the one up top and easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, I feel like the Deathclaw farm is going to become a bigger thing than the Ghoul farm or anything else. Considering how much work I'm already getting out of the Deathclaw farm, and I'm really not putting that much into it. Yeah, I'm barely putting any work into this Deathclaw farm, and it's like producing so many results. And since the Yao Guai farm is up, like, it'll easily be able to go ahead and support the Deathclaw farm. Alright, link this to this. That's already linked. And link this to this. Perfect. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, we've got another 5 here. I'll be able to put 6 and I think 7. And that'll put, how many we got here? 7. So that'll make 14 Deathclaw traps. Then we've got a few Yao Guai things, but I need Radstag meat to really make these work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need one more Yao Guai things, so that way I can get one per trap. So if I can get one more Yao Guai trap up here, I'll have 7, which will give me 14 meat. The 14 meat will be enough to repair each of these one by one, and then I'll go ahead and build a bunch of rad stag things over here, so while I'm out and about, I'll be able to go to Sanctuary, grab my carrots, kill all the rad stags here, repair the carrots, go to the Yao Guai nest, kill all the Yao Guai, grab those, open up the Deathclaw cages, grab those, and repair it. So, yeah, I'll have a lot of cages and stuff here. And I think the traps themselves will work. The farm is looking pretty swag. Pretty swag. That's what the kids say, right? The farm's looking pretty YOLO, right? Alright, so repair... Nope, so I need a few more to repair out these. But it looks like some of them are already trapped. We'll just keep waiting until it's good before we do anything. No cap, this farm is bussin' on God. That's fucking hilarious. But no shit, like, this is probably one of the most efficient farms I think I've ever made. If I add another row, though, I'm gonna have to go ahead and expand the Yao Guai farm to have a second row as well. That's my only concern, is that by adding more to this, I'm gonna have to expand this. And then, you know, by doing that, I'll have to go ahead and expand out the, I'll have to expand out the Radstag stuff as well, so I'll constantly have to be extending my farms. The Feral Ghoul farm is okay. It's pretty good. My only issue with the Feral Ghoul farm is it's just not, like, it's not fantastic. It requires far too much... it requires far too much other stuff to make it really good. I'm gonna store all of these stuff, because I didn't realize that these were things I could store, so... or break down. Which makes me wonder if the other stuff that on that other one I could break down, because if I can, that's great. The good thing is that because there's so much stuff on this island, I can just constantly use it to break down and reduce the size of my my settlement. So if I feel like it's getting overcrowded or anything, I can just keep breaking stuff down. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and take a look. So, I feel like I'm kind of reaching the edge here on the my kick stream thing. Give me a second so I can... Yeah, it resembles a factory now. That's the goal. I'm trying to go ahead and get it so I can see what the hell this little chat box is, so I can click the button. Like kicking agree. I see the chat box is there. I'm trying to click agree, but you're not letting me. Hold on, I might be able to do it. Haha! There it is. Alright, cool. All good. What I'm really hoping is that, like, because I'd like to make a good farm, and if I can make this farm decent, maybe there's a way I can go ahead and make a tutorial for people's farming in the future, for people who are interested in making this. Because I think that's a relatively good setup. Fuel your Deathclaws with Yao Guai, fuel your Yao Guai with Rad Stags, and then fuel your Rad Stags with a farm. And as long as you have them in 2 separate settlements, you could technically make them in 1 settlement. But I feel it would be very difficult, because as soon as you crack open your Deathclaw cage, they're going to immediately go after your settlers. But as long as you have, like, one person there, it seems pretty self-sufficient. Alright, let me see if I can make rad stag cages, because if I can, I'm going to be building that over here. Rad scorpion cages, rad stag. I need carrots. And I think carrots are all going to be back at Sanctuary, so... Well, let's head out to Far Harbor for now. We'll go ahead and do the lap around, see how that works out. Then we'll stop at Sanctuary on our way back, grab the carrots, and start working on a rad stag farm. The only thing I'm missing for this is conveyor belts. Can you imagine if I could get something to pick up all of the supplies and stuff automatically, and then just conveyor belt everything out? Oh man, I forgot to drop all my stuff. I'm sitting on so much meat. Oh well. See how much it's really weighing me down. Not enough to worry. I don't think I'm gonna have 200 pounds of stuff unless I encounter all kinds of crazy whatnots.
You know, when I'm feeling down, a little commerce always cheers me up.
Let's deal.
Let's sit.
Alright, let's get your ammo, because it's the only thing I care about anymore is the ammo. Thinking of the occasional dog food or whatever. No dirty water. Nope. Alright. Let's get your sharp gear, troubleshooter's gear. We're going to keep the sharp gear because I don't exactly know if there's any +2 intelligence gear. I have a ton of corn. What the hell? But I don't have carrots? Alright, I guess. All this corn for no reason. I guess I thought I needed corn when I really need carrots. I'll hold on to it. It's got to be worth something. Take all these gourds and melons, though. Razor grain. Hold on to the potatoes. Carrot flowers. Someone must have made something like that. Maybe. I have no idea. I don't really look up a lot of stuff. I kind of just wing it most of the time. So I have no idea what people do and don't, like, go ahead and make for builds and whatnot. I just make shit up as I go. You know, the sign of any good player, right? Oh, that's not what we want. We'll just keep using the Overseer's Guardian. I think I may go ahead and replace the Overseer, and I may end up going out and getting the kiloton rifle. It's not as strong against some other things, so I feel like in some areas it's gonna suffer. But overall, I feel like it's gonna be better. My problem with the kiloton rifle is it's a very strong weapon, and as an explosive weapon, it's got some added punch to it. But since it deals radiation damage, the majority of things that you're going to encounter, anything from super mutants to Yao Guai, Deathclaws, ghouls. Fallout 3 wants you to buy more stims. Yeah, stims are very important in Fallout 3. I remember it's one of the few games I feel like I just couldn't hold on to stim packs. But I also played it on, like, the hardest difficulty, and, you know, I'm a very solo stealth, very quiet kind of character. That's just how I end up playing games, is like that. I remember so many times during my Fallout 3 playthroughs, I would just glitch under the map and walk myself all the way over to the Brotherhood of Steel's encampment so I could get the power armor training early, get myself a piece of power armor, and then I would play the rest of the game. Nowadays, I think I rather enjoy, you know, not doing that. Just kind of letting things happen as they do. Man, that glitch under the map, I had that down packed. I could do it, like, so quickly. Nowadays, I don't even think I remember how to go ahead and glitch under the map in Fallout 3. But the bugging was really bad, or the coding in Fallout 3 was pretty bad, so, like, there were a lot of bugs you could really take advantage of in that game. Ooh, okay. Good catch, good catch. No point in really doing anything with the wolves, because... See, and I wish wolf meat had more uses, or there were more dishes that you could cook in this game. Because I feel like some of this meat just goes to waste. It doesn't get used in any appropriate fashion. If I was going to do anything, I think I would include more cooking dishes. I saw legendary super mutant something or other. Can't tell me I didn't see it. I know I did. There you are. Trying to take out its legs. I didn't want to have it just explode and send my stuff all over the place. Chameleonic shadowed leather right arm. It's a basic right arm. No, Deathclaw hand will just give me, I think, a little bit of leather and bone, and that's it. Is this the bathhouse thing that I go into every time? And I do this instead of going wherever the entrance is? I feel like I encounter this all the time, and I do this exact thing every time, and then I think, man, I really wish there were a better way to get in. I feel like I'm the only person who calls Stimpaks Stimmy. No, I think like used in like Fallout 2 and stuff, people would refer to them and stuff like that.
Someone there.
Someone there?
What?
What? Oh, well.
Now.
What up, my dogs? Pew, pew, pew. Now he's angry. I'm in danger. I think everybody's kind of got their own way of referring to stuff in Fallout as well. I think the only thing we can all agree on is like a couple terms here or there, but mainly everything's just however you do it. I don't think there's really any wrong way, you know, unless you're saying, you know, the Brotherhood is good. Too bad it died there because it's a really fun word, stimmies. I feel like it has succeeded on in different communities. Stimmies now kind of refers to, you know, stimulating stuff for like things like the ADHD community and stuff now. So it's there, just not in the communities you're expecting it to be.
Yes.
Mint hats, silver forks. Oh, picture, please. Holy heck. Hey, squirrel bits, which used to be good, but they don't do anything for me now. Used to be something I cared about until I found out they just did not mesh with all the stuff I was doing. I feel bad when I have to take out any of those things, because I really like the mutant hounds. Alright, this place is clear. Back up to the top we go. Head back out to the rest of the island. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so for any of you guys who are curious and have set up your stuff recently on Kick, yeah, so Stray, I saw you had just set up your account recently. It looks like the entry for it is not that high, in comparison to, like, YouTube and Twitch and stuff. And I've heard if you can go ahead and get yourself into that first echelon, I mean, you could be making some good money. I mean, $16 an hour to be playing video games and stuff, yeah, that's not bad at all. That's a pretty good side hustle, or it could be just a serious main job if you use it as that. But yeah, $16 an hour is not half bad. I would definitely crank in some serious time. Spend all my time doing what I already love anyway as a side job. Yeah, totally worth it in my opinion. And I always tell people, like, you know, the one thing that I don't have that a lot of younger people do have is time. Alright, catch you later. But yeah, time is something I don't have, but you do. You're much younger, you've got a lot more time to do things like that, to make mistakes, and to push more hours into things. So I would say go ahead and push for it. Just start streaming, find yourself a niche, or find something that nobody else does or wants to do. You know, that's kind of how I started it. Nobody wants to do these hard-ass long challenges, so... This is normally where the Ghoul Yao Guai would be. I don't see it here. don't think it's had enough time to restock itself. Which means I don't know if the whole island's had enough time to restock itself, frankly. The Oceanarium. Oh, no, this would be where, what's it called? The trappers are at. But the trappers are not here. Because there'd be a trapper on that bed. Alright, maybe go Center Island. I don't go to the main center areas of the island too often. I don't find too much there, but we may be running around the Commonwealth today rather than running around Far Harbor, because it doesn't seem like there's a lot out and about today. Might just have to wait until they restock. She sounds pretty sweet gig. Yeah, it does. Like, that's why a lot of people after, like, let's take a look at the fact that XQC got signed on for $100 million. One, it's not an exclusivity contract, meaning that he can go to any service he so feels he wants to. Two, like, a lot of good money to be made, right? It brings one of the highest streamers on Twitch over to their company. And unlike Mixer, you know, where this doesn't feel like it's a cash grab, this feels like a pretty legitimate site. I mean, no, I wouldn't say legitimate. Like, I feel like they're above board, because let's be honest. I mean, their cash revenue comes from some pretty sketchy sources. But I feel like they have a legitimate fight for the throne when it comes to being able to get people to come on over and stuff. $16 an hour means that they're enticing a lot of regular Joes like you and I to come on over to the streaming platform where they wouldn't be able, or they wouldn't normally get that kind of that interest. Yeah, brings a lot of fresh blood, brings a lot of people to the platform as a whole. I mean, it's a good deal. Sure, they may lose initially, but they're taking the steps that you would normally see from a larger corporation of hedging their losses early and waiting for bulk to go ahead and make up for it, which I think would work. I mean, plus the 95-5 split, they're skimming off at the top. Mainly why I sign up, hoping and force Twitch to make better changes. I don't think so. I think you're better off just putting all your eggs into the one basket here at this point. I know a lot of people are scattershotting like myself. But, like, I feel like Kick is around to stay. Don't take my word for it. You know, when it comes down to it, I'm technically pretty new to the streaming sphere. But from a financial standpoint, I don't know where they're getting their money, and frankly, I think they're spreading a lot of money all over the place. And is that 3 heads? Oh, it was 2 deer. I thought it was a 3-headed one. That's hilarious. I don't know where they're getting their money. Frankly, it seems like it's a little weird, but you're young enough that even if you were to put all your eggs into this basket, I think you could easily make it up and not even feel the loss. Alright, cool. 290 something. Not bad. I don't really care about the rest of these duders. They weren't doing much for me. Oh, this is the feral ghoul thing that I normally see. From off in a distance. From a distance. Ooh. What am I sick with? Good question. So, the first thing I have is strep. So I got that. I don't know what else I have, but it feels like it's either a regular cold or something. It's not allergies or anything, because we tried allergy medication to see if it would affect anything. But it feels like it might just be a regular cold, but the strep didn't help, since I was taking antibiotics and steroids, so they could take care of that. It lowered my immune system enough so that something else crept in while that was happening. So yeah, that's kind of the problem, is I got hit with the two things at once. So that kind of took me down. Whenever Luft gets sick, I also get sick, just because she's in close proximity with the public, because she works in an art studio. Yeah, when she gets sick, I get sick. I mean, we obviously live together and everything, so another hard part of living together is that it's just kind of like that. You have to take the goods and the bads, and that just happens to be one of the bad things. I think the tannery might actually have some things in it. But yeah, so strep and insert mysterious illness, which I think is just a cold. Well, cold tends to be coughing, which has been a lot of coughing. I've had the occasional sneeze here and there and runny nose, but I don't think it's anything like flu. I say I don't think, but like, that's the truth of it. I don't really know. That kind of came after I went ahead and got myself tested for strep, so wasn't sure what the actual outcome was. Let's just take the knife. There's a glowing one in here. Yeah. That's usually the one I'm scared of, but... Done. Easy peasy. We should be close to a level, I think. I just gotta find myself some good anglers. The anglers seem like they're usually on the south side of the island, where radstags are kind of wherever, same with wolves. Swear to God, that glowing one's AI is almost broken because he never crawls out. Yeah, I've had him occasionally stand up, maybe once or twice, but usually he tends to just not do anything. Just let himself get murdered. No regard for his own life and safety. Alright, so yeah, let's keep heading up the coastline. It's too bad there's no angler traps, because man, let me tell you, if I could make angler traps and I could throw wolf meat into it, you better damn well believe I would be making angler traps out the wazoo. They are excellent XP. I feel like anglers are the true XP farm, rather than dealing with death claws and whatnot, but you know, gotta take what I have, and unfortunately that's just what it is. Trappers versus the fog crawler here. This is always a fight that happens. We're gonna try and take out all the trappers first. Okay, disregard. We're gonna take out this fog crawler, I guess. I didn't realize it would come after me first. I don't even know where I took this thing. Oh, there we are, right there. Perfect. Didn't think I would find it. Yeah, I used to never really get sick. But Luft doesn't have the greatest immune system, so... I personally really hate being sick. Horrendous feeling. Oh. Rad chicken, not a rad. Jesus. I had to punch that chicken 4 times to get it to go down. Holy cow. No chickens were harmed in the making of that chase scene. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Jeez. Man, these feral ghouls are really having it at me today, aren't they? Alright, cool. Little house in the middle of nowhere I didn't know existed. I will say that I've passed through the Mirelurk area where the captain's dance is supposed to take place quite a few times without it having had anything there, so I assume that it may actually be full up now. And I may be able to go ahead and get the legendary Mirelurk Queen that pops up there. Ah, okay, so it's... I knew there was something. It kept showing up like there was. There could be a Yaoguai that pops up here, I think. Oh, pork and beans. I thought it was going to be canned dog food. I was very excited for a second. Jeez, I don't know how that went so quick, but it did. Lucky leather left leg. Is this it? Is this what I need? Is this finally the last piece of my puzzle here? Apparel. Left arm. Sharp leather left leg. Mantis left greave. I think it is. I think this is the last piece I need. I will definitely lose a little bit of stuff, but there it is. The last piece. Now my luck stat is officially as high as it can go at 24. There it is. Well, that's a quick save moment. Just in case something happens. Alright, I've officially got my luck maxed out. I wonder what my legendary rate's gonna look like at 24. That's quite a lot of luck. I don't think I've ever had my luck this high before. At 24? That's pretty nanners. I wonder how it's going to affect, like, my item find rate, too. If I'm going to find better stuff. Imagine just everything turns legendary. Wouldn't that be some good stuff? One can only dream, right? Oh, what the heck? Better not be taking out my feral ghouls here. Oh. I guess it's ghouls versus... mutants. The everlasting fight. The forever fight. Speplio? Is that how it's pronounced? Speplio? Hello and welcome. Thank you for the sub. How are you doing today? Or, I guess, follow. I forget whatever they call it on here. Also, excuse the sniffling. I have been, like, sick for, like, the past week and a half or so. So I'm trying to get over that. But, yeah. It's been kind of a pain. Good for now. Oh, for now? What do you mean for now? Oh, God. Am I going to say something terrible and ruin your day? I hope not. No, but I'm glad to hear you're doing all right. Yeah, as you can hear, you know, I sound like 3 jackrabbits, you know, that have been run through a ringer, and you're trying to teach them to speak English, but usually I don't sound like this. I'll eventually get better once my strep is gone and whatever the hell else is afflicting me. But yeah, glad to see you here. You've come at a decent time. I'm kind of hitting my stride in the... oh, shit. Hitting my stride in the thing. I've got a good run that I end up taking to get my XP and stuff. What level am I right now? I think I am 182. I'm cresting on 183 right now. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so I'm almost 183 at the moment. I kind of had a slow start. I was working a bit on my mob farm earlier rather than going out and really getting the XP. So I'm on my XP run right now. Normally, I found, and I guess there's always a big argument about whether it'd be more effective to go through Nuka World or this, but I have personally run the numbers, and I feel like running around Far Harbor is far better than going to Nuka World, where although it has higher XP, it has lower enemy density. So the enemy density versus the XP is just not good enough for me. Sure, the Shovel Museum and the Ghoul Town are pretty good, but the Ghoul Town doesn't necessarily, like, it doesn't refresh as often as I need it to in order for it to be efficient. The Shovel Museum is good, but once again, comes down to pure RNG. Am I going to get Disciples? Am I going to go ahead and get, am I going to get, like, Ants? Like, what I'm going to get kind of determines the XP on it. Yeah, I can have Super Mutants, but are they going to be regular Super Mutants, or Skirmishers, or Warlords, and, you know, so it's a hit and a miss. And then, yeah, there's some other places that are okay, but overall, Far Harbor seems to be just packed with Yao Guai, Mirelurks, Anglers, which the Anglers are pretty decent. Not all the time are they going to be, like, venomous Anglers, but, I mean, that's fine with me. I don't need anything crazy. The enemy density, I usually encounter quite a few enemies fairly quickly altogether, so it just makes it better overall to just take the run through Far Harbor. It's almost a guaranteed level every time I take a lap around the island. Which is pretty good, especially once you start getting closer to the 200s. It's really hard to get those levels. So that's what the mob farm comes in handy for. Sanctuary is currently growing carrots. The goal is to go ahead and get Sanctuary to grow my carrots. Take the carrots, make rad stag cages. Take the rad stags to go ahead and fuel the Yao Guai cages. The Yao Guai cages fuel the Deathclaw cages, and the Deathclaw cages are kind of the main farm. I much prefer Feral Ghoul cages, but getting the hound meat, or getting the mongrel dog meat that I need for it is just a pain in the ass. And then getting the canned dog food that I need for the dog cages is an even worse pain in the ass, because it's not like a common drop, and most of the salespeople don't usually have it in stock. So, what I feel is the best per hour XP, unfortunately, is just not a very efficient one, so I'm stuck going the Deathclaw, Yao Guai, Radstag route for my mob farm. Which, if you stick around long enough, you'll see, because I'm going to have to go back to it after I clear this place out. Or after I do my normal route, and then run through Sanctuary. Yep, there's the Mirelurk Queen. Told you guys, I had avoided this place long enough that it had respawned. Damn. It's too bad I didn't get that just a little earlier. Let's just pull this out and make it quick and simple. I know there's another Blood Mirelurk or something right there. Cool. Safecracker's chest piece. Garbage, but whatever, I'll take it. Yeah, see, I told you, I called it that I would have the legendary Mirelurk here, since I've avoided it for long enough. There could be a couple things over here, but I don't think it's really worth checking out. If I don't see anything on the long-distance radar, then I'm not going to worry. I can hear that there's something out this way, but I doubt it's... Yeah, maybe a couple soft-shell Mirelurks or something, but... Okay, maybe a little more density than I thought there was. Nice. Nice level. Good stuff. We'll let it chill there. No reason to attack it or do anything with it right now. Why you don't play quests? I will let you know why I'm not doing any quests, and it'll answer that. You're on Xbox and you have 2 mods installed, but I'm just trying to get another one. Don't want it to crash my game because my brother added too many mods and you can't play the game at all. I play completely without mods. I mean, if I was going to play with any mods... first, let me get to you real quick, talking about the quest. This is all there is left. Tell the Institute about the Synth Refuge, run jobs for the things, which isn't enough XP to make it worth it, to go all the way to Nuka World, to deal with the load screen, to go talk to somebody, to go put as a collar on something. It's not enough XP to worth it. Kill Murawski, it's the only quest that I really have left, but I'm waiting until he sends thugs. Pay Murawski 2,000 caps, recover a fusion core thing, which I just got, and I don't remember what quest it's for, but I don't really have anything. Open season, take down the things. Rogue Robot is broken, so I can't do anything with it. Polymer Lab is also a broken quest. It's complete, but it just doesn't show. So I have all of kill all of the raiders and a couple miscellaneous, and that's it. And sure, I can do Radiant quests, but I'm waiting for the Radiant quests for the Institute to reset. As for, you're talking about mods. I've heard that the game is pretty good with mods, and that... Oh, geez, tree, calm down, please. There's plenty of good stuff on there. I just personally don't play with mods. I feel like it'd be hard to go ahead and say, hey, look, I'm doing this game and I'm doing this challenge, and I've got mods installed, but take my word for it that it's legit. As I've said on here a few times, I feel like if I'm going to install mods, I would probably go ahead and do it to... put a few more ads in here. I have to make sure that they're not crazy ads that do anything like add a massive amount of XP or something, but you escape from Polymer instead of completing it, might still be able to get completed. Did it twice. Oh. Yeah, if that's the case, let me go check it out. Was this Double Danger Wolves? Heck yeah. Perfect. Looting the wolves doesn't make any sense, you know. Duelist Operator's Right Armband. You have Modern Warfare 2 Ghost mod and a Halo mod. That's pretty cool. Like I said, there's some pretty cool shit in there. I wouldn't mind doing mods, but like, I don't know. I'll just keep off of mods just so that way it doesn't... People can't go ahead and be like, oh, you're using mods. You're not doing anything the right way you should be. Exterminating Plasma. Always completed the project and never escaped, so I'm not sure if you can go back in. Worth a try. I think everything is open. I don't know if I ever really completed the project. The project is supposed to be the armor, right? Because if the project is the armor, I've already got the armor. Well, aside from like adding new mobs and such, which I think would be pretty cool, I would put in a highlight bodies mod, because holy shit, the amount of times I have lost. Yeah, I have the armor, so it may just be completely glitched, so I can't do anything with it, because it's already at home. By home, I mean Sanctuary. No, we'll go this way to Point Rock. But I would probably put a body highlighting mod. Probably broken in that case. Yeah, that's what I figured it would be. Oh, man, you know what this reminds me of? There's this game, this survival robot game, where you're surviving against robots in, like, Sweden and stuff like that, and this lumber camp definitely reminds me of it. I really enjoyed that game. Oh, is this the... Yeah, this is the bowling alley. Or the area where most of the feral ghouls were up on top. And there's the little baseball stadium thing. Cool place. Not really that great for a lot of stuff, but... maybe some ammo, maybe a couple caps here or there, but... if I find a canned dog food, I'd be down for that, but... this is where you get the harvester. For anybody who doesn't have it. Alright, we'll keep up the road this way. Keep heading out that way. So, what other mods do you play with, Ghost? Your only mods are, like, a lot of the cosmetic stuff? I always like hearing what other people play with and everything because, you know, my game is so vanilla. You could stick a spoon in it, and it would just... it'd be the most normal thing ever. It's not that I don't like mods either, because I think mods are a really good way to enhance your gameplay experience. It's just new weapons and armors. Yeah, I have everything from the Creation Club, but I've tried my best to avoid anything that wasn't, quote, official, because I just don't want anybody saying, hey, look, you're not doing it the right way, or accusing me of adding, like, armor or XP mods and stuff like that. You know, I've avoided doing glitches. Not that I think they're bad. I will eventually resort to glitches and exploits at some point. But I'm not at the point where I need to even worry about that. Young Gulper. Hell yeah, that's his rap name. Young Gulper. So intense. Sitting at the trees, looking at the fence. Yeah! Young Gulper, look, sitting in the trees. Everybody's rapping, so look at me. Yeah. Young Gulper, newest in town. Get shot down. Oh, shit. Man, I hate dealing with Gulpers. They're pain. And their loot is garbage, too. Like, you think you're gonna take down a Gulper and it might have some decent stuff in it, but nope. Just filled with fuckery. Or whatever else it swallowed. Open it up. Surprise, toaster. Young Gulper, straight out of Far Harbor. Straight out of the harbor. I see the wanderer, I harm her. I got my mouth open, I'm swallowing the harbor. I got a toaster in my belly. You hear me? You hear that person? Don't worry, they're yelling. Going to the nucleus. I'm gonna eat me some children. Something, radiation and chillin'. Don't mind me, I'm definitely not a rapper. I actually spend a fair lot of time doing freestyles. I'm not the quickest. I'm not the quickest when it comes to freestyles, but I do really fucking enjoy doing them. But no, you're never gonna hear me, like, actually go ahead and spit down a hot beat here.
You saw the mother of the fawn. Adam must be watching over you.
Pardon me, brother.
This
Pardon me,
life
brother.
Is but a brief interlude. Someday, we will all be
Oh, this is actually a good stop for me. I need to go up and get, I think it's you who has it?
Stop bullets.
Let's see what you have.
Weapons.
I think this is the guy who has it. I need to go ahead and pick up the armor for what's-her-name. Recon Marines left arm. Oh, 10,000. Ugh. I don't know if I have enough caps for that. Oh, it is the assault marine armor though. All right, Zealot's chest piece, left arm. Yeah, I grab these when I can. Sitting in a tree, I'm chilling. Last week saw a harbor man who needed killing. Nice. That's good. Sitting over here in my overalls. Sitting at the tree, doing overhauls. Yeah. Grab me a weapon. 7.62. You know that it's heckin'. All these bullets, they're flying. Watch me fall from the tree while they're dying. Anyway. This is not that kind of stream. I don't think I don't think I have the throat capacity for it right now anyway. Let's see, the exterminator. Yeah, I mean, it's good, but not good enough for me to need to keep it. Gamma rounds, I don't need any of those really. Sometimes he has really good stuff, sometimes he doesn't, so. But yeah, you owe me caps, that's the win for me. Let's see, you got anything,
Mai.
Sister Mai, since I'm here?
The Decon Whisperer. Thanks again for taking care of that. So you come to check the good?
Let's see what you have.
Yeah, I very rarely stop by this place, so it's kind of nice to see if they have anything decent. Probably not. My bet is they don't have any. Yeah, nothing. Heavy combat. Nope. If you had heavy metal, that might work because I need to finish off my stuff. This is good for when I need to go ahead and finish off the Children of Adam's stuff because they have so many different robes, which I think is crazy because they all almost look the exact same, but they're just slightly different tints and hues. So I'm going to need all of these damn things. Let's see. You don't have any canned. You don't have any mutant stuff. Alright. Chameleonic, Duelist Operator, right armband. I don't know if I have that or not. So I'm going to have to hold off on giving that. The Mantis Left Greave is a very hard piece of equipment to find. We'll give the Powered Synth, Safe Cracker. The Sharp equipment I don't want to give up, just because I don't know if I'm going to come across it anytime soon. We can definitely give up... I mean, this Deathclaw meat doesn't really matter to me. The Mirelurk meat. I'll just start giving up my Psycho and stuff like that. Purified water. Oh, Mudcrab carapaces. I think I'm sitting on a bunch of those that I don't really need. I keep accidentally picking them up whenever I find mudcrabs out here. And they're worth something, but they're too damn heavy for me to hold on to. None. What the heck? When did I pick this up? Nuka-Cade tickets and tokens. Overdue books. There's some stuff that's got value, but I wonder if there's anybody I can actually sell those Protectron to or anything. Because I've got all those models and I don't really think they do anything. I think they're just there to look at. Alright, let's get rid of the 38 rounds. Alright, cool. Back out into the wild, wacky world. Welcome back. Don't worry, you haven't missed too much. Still the same thing as usual. Shooting and looting. Still finishing out my daily lap through Far Harbor. Alright, we are heading to... The Glowing Grove doesn't really have anything. Maybe like one or two things. Adam's Spring. So I guess Rock Point Camp will be my next go-to. It's not even that far, and then we'll just continue along the coast like we have been. There can occasionally be wolves on this road. I think there's 1 or 2 Deathclaws that live out here, which I think is still really weird. Oh, Dusky Yaogwai. Okay. You know what? No, let's keep doing this. I'm trying to burn through my ammo. Shit's gonna tear me apart if I'm not careful. Damn, where is this at? I wonder if they respawn here. Near the glowing grove every time? Man, that'd be a nice double Yaogwai right there. See if there's anything out. Devolved Radstag. Perfect. Good for the Yaogwai traps. Holy cow. You're telling me you can take down a behemoth, but you can't get over a log? Jesus Christ. I mean, this is just an ID10T error at this point. Big user error. Oh, I guess I'll look through this tiny meat chunk wherever it went. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. I just know it counts. Alright, I guess we'll just head down. I guess no real reason to do it. Maybe Haddock Cave and that'd be about it. You're at level 6? Making progress. It's been a long time since I played Fallout 3. I think I'd be excited, really excited, if obviously they announced San Francisco. Or if they decided to go ahead and remake the early Fallouts. Man, if they made a Fallout 1 and 2 remake, you bet your asses I would play it. You guys know my feelings about Fallout 2 being my favorite. Oh god, this is scary. What the hell's going on over here? Oh, versus Children of Adam. I see. Ooh, let me get that metal right arm, because I'm going to need it. Let's just roll up on this boy from the top here. Whoa! Are you using a Gatling laser? Is that what's going on, my dude? My buddy, where'd you run off to? Where's your corpse? Because, Gatling laser, my guy. Alright, now we gotta find this thing. because Gatling laser is not a typical trapper weapon. I'm hoping he didn't fall through something, some nonsense like that. Okay, there you are. Staggering Gatling laser. Jesus, that is insane. That could cause some serious damage. Deathclaw Gauntlet? You had a Deathclaw Gauntlet and you weren't using that? My guy. Alright. I don't know how I am still underweight here. Oh, very close to getting over. 53 pounds left till I over. That'll get filled up real quick, I think. Heading out today. Alright, catch you around. Thanks for popping in, Stray. And once again, thank you for supporting out on Kick to go ahead and get that started up. Yeah, let me know if you start streaming over there. I'll pop on over to support you too. Irradiated blood, get that meat, and that troubleshooters. Alright. You can make caps fast? How are you making caps so quickly in 3? Head straight out towards the coast. Looks like the mainland's pretty good. Pull out the shotgun. Be faster to deal with them that way. Got anybody else left in here? We're, let's see. About a third of the way through the island here. Gotta get to the coastline. If that's the way it should be going. I guess slightly inland might actually be better than just pure coastline like I have been. Clearly coastlines have some stuff, but not as much as I feel as slightly inland does. Venomous anglers, finally. Been looking for you guys for a while. Haven't been seeing very many anglers. Why are you running? Alright, give me your meat. I don't have too much room, but I've got enough room for angler meat. Good trades for later. I think this has the 3 feral ghouls trapped in the room or something. Or maybe I'm thinking of another place. Brahmin meat. Won't scoff at that. Doesn't look like there's anything around. We're still going the right way. This will take us out to the to that mining area, to the mining quarry, whatever it's called. I don't think they're gonna be here. I'm pretty sure I cleared it out last time. Yeah. There's not gonna be nothing here. That's the only problem with Far Harbor, is once you clear it out, sometimes you really got to let it rest. So it gets hard to really find things to fight after you've done it so many times. So then you end up walking through the city and dealing with whatever comes out there. I also got to go ahead and update this new piece of legwear that I've got, too. Hey, Biscuit Buzzer, it is going all right. How are you doing today? To do a leveling trick, you made a wrong choice while leveling? Well, I mean, you know, as Magic the Gathering Arena keeps telling me, even though I want to throw my phone every time I play that thing, you know, there are no wrong choices, only happy mistakes that lead to new strategies, which is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard from a trading card game that relies on... Oh.
Can't break the code.
Terminal? Wait a second, there's a... Where the fuck am I? There's a thing here? Huh. Didn't know that there was a terminal here. Interesting. Just popping to see how you are? Bye now. Alright, thanks for popping in, Biscuit Puzzle. We'll catch you later, hopefully. I think this is... Did they put a glowing one up here? Is this the one where they have the ghoul just locked up in the top? Douglas's key. Huh. Because I didn't have that before. I wonder if there's a, oh, Douglas's note. Caught some of the boys trying to steal some of the loot we took off that trader. Had to put a bullet in him to show the others, just in the leg for now. Put all the stuff in a trunk, dropped it in one of the fishing nets. Hang on to the key in case they get any idea. Ah. Don't mind if I do, Sir Douglas. I don't know how I've missed it this whole time, but, you know. A lot of things in this game I tend to miss. Dropped it in a fishing net. What tiny pittance shall I find today? Some poor child's lunch money. Dropped it in a net. Alright, well, it's not any of those, because clearly I was just running right through it. Some random steamer trunk. Oh, geez, that looks like a boss steamer trunk. Feels like I should have fought something to get that. I didn't even know that was here. Alright, well, no big deal. Alright, let's continue on. That scared me for half a second. I thought it locked up and that was it. It was over. Oh, man, my leg hurts. So I've been trying to go ahead and still keep up with my workouts even though I'm dying. Ugh. Worst decisions. Should have just gave my body, like, regular time to rest. I wonder what that tiny island is out there. We'll go check it out. This is the orphanage. There's nothing really ever here. Some of the roads inland could have some stuff, but it mainly all just leads to the quarry. Let's go check that tiny island. I think this is it. Nope, that's still mainland. Tiny island right over there. Probably nothing here. Probably just gonna find the waste of time monster. If I find an angler, though, I mean, it won't be too bad. I won't feel like I wasted all my time here. Well, no anglers. Just my garbage sense of exploration coming to bite me in the ass. Oh, jeez. I think there is a Yao Guai that chills around here, so it may be worth looking around real quick. It's a gulper. Ooh, that's a big gulper. I don't know if I want to attempt that with, Oh, it's stuck. All good. Yep, there is the Yao Guai. The one I went looking for right there. Alright, there's a couple more things out this way. Probably some gulpers. Maybe some super mutants chilling on the bridge. Maybe a gulper sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. we don't want to go that way. We want to go towards the bog farm. Hey, there we go. Perverted Radstag and erotic Radstag. Good stuff. Good meat, good. Huntress Island. Yeah, I love going to Huntress Island. Usually they got some good stuff there. Radstags, Yaoguai. Maybe a fog crawler. Gulpers. Usually it's got some big old predators, so we'll take a quick lap around. What corner are we on right now? So, near the little ingress there. Leave my lights on so I can attract the predators. Because it's a waste of the perk point? I mean, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, why not? Like, what were you trying to get to? I think that was one of the big things that I always hated about like Fallout 2 was once you made that permanent investment, it was permanent. But I think it's okay. It's, you know, it's kind of just how it is. It also forces you to pay attention rather than just try and rush through everything. I'm thinking Huntress Island, maybe Barren. Maybe I cleared it out too recently. Because I should have seen something. Alright. I don't see anything, so if I don't see anything yet, probably nothing to be had here. I wonder if the hotel has finally restocked its super mutants. I think I've been there 4 times now and it hasn't restocked. Guess that's what we're about to find out right now, huh? Oh, was I just going straight through that rock? Man. Come on, my guys. Restock the fucking hotel. This is a great place for XP, but there's never anything here. We'll just keep going around, I guess. I mean, we're almost back to, the beginning anyway. Then we'll hop out to, Sanctuary, grab our stuff. Then hop out to my trap base, and we can start building up the Yaoguai traps. Or not Yaoguai traps, the Radstag traps. Rad chicken. That's not gonna help me. Means there might be trappers nearby, but yeah, bok to you too. Ooh. Legendary feral wolf. What have you got on you? Incendiary combat shotgun? That's not bad. Hits for fire, but unfortunately it's no explosive, so. Oh, we are overweight now, aren't we? Sure are. Ah, we're almost back anyway. There might be one or two feral ghouls, I think, roaming around, but that's about it. Nope, no, I was hoping I would just open it up and can dog food. It would be nice if I could make canned dog food myself. Alright, back to town. So, we're going to go ahead and head out to Commonwealth Sanctuary. Stop at Sanctuary and see if, we'll do a couple things. We'll go ahead and make one of the polished armors from that heavy metal left piece, or that heavy metal piece, to put on the mannequin, since I somehow missed polished metal mannequin. Lord knows how. Instead, if you picked Lady Killer, Endurance, and Educated. Lady Killer's a good perk. Or Black Widow, or whatever you want to call it. Whichever one you end up taking. They're pretty strong perks. You know, the extra RP RP bonuses and also the extra damage to the opposite sex is pretty good. I think number 3 I tend to play the exact same thing every time. Oh, shut up, Vault-Tec rep. You should be on your way to the island, and you're not, so I don't really have anything to say to you. Your job is to take a supply line to that place that I kept telling you to go to, but you don't. Ooh, hold on 1 second. Alright, guys. Yeah, I work occasionally calls me, so gotta take those phone calls when they come in, so... Right, I am trying to send you out to Spectacle Island, and for some odd reason, you are not taking to it. Oh, he's already got it on his thing, but he hasn't made it there, I guess. Maybe I'm gonna have to follow him all the way around to get out there.
I was supposed to win
I'm looking for weapons.
I'm actually not looking for weapons right now, but I guess I'll stop in and do her thing. A lot of shotgun shells, that's pretty good. Mines, frags, incendiary combat, the staggering Gatling. Oh god, that's such a good price. Like, it would also get rid of a lot of those fusion cores I've been sitting on, but... Exterminator's metal leg, we can get rid of that. Mantis Let Grieve we'll hold on to. Troubleshooters we'll get rid of. The Zealot armor, I really need to go ahead and get on her, but I don't know if I could do that right now while she's on here. And we'll just trade off some of this random generic ammo. Jeez, I hate how sensitive this, like, slider is. Hold it for too long and it just goes flying off the deep end. Alright, cool. We'll cook up some of this stuff and then... Oh, I can cook stuff at the other place. And yeah, that's fine. I don't need to cook it right now. But I do need to grab up the carrots while I'm here.
Life still ain't perfect, but we're surviving.
Seems to be growing well.
A pleasure to see you again, man.
No, leave me alone.
Ready to depart.
I'm not ready to depart. I'm ready to pick up some carrots, which you don't seem to be doing. Please, Ada, please. I'm trying to grab the carrots.
Would you like me to
No, I would like you to grab the fucking carrots.
pleasure to see you again, ma'am.
No!
Ready to depart.
I'm not ready to depart. I'm ready to pick up these carrots. Please move.
Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, ma'am.
Holy Christ. I need to plant more carrots, though. I feel like this was not a good harvest. How many did I pick up? 12? It's enough for, like, what, 3? Yeah, let's plant more carrots. Gotta plant them now so we can work them in the long run. Okay. Are some of these carrots, like, not getting taken care of now?
Affirmative.
Let me make sure they're not all getting taken care of at the moment. I guess I gotta assign... Yeah, I gotta assign Sturgis to the remaining food, I guess. because it doesn't look like all these carrots are getting taken care of. Okay, cool. They're all getting taken care of now. That works. What the fuck are you carrying?
When you think you're safe, you're not.
Are you serious, Marcy Long? You're carrying a wooden board?
Let's trade some things.
What is wrong with you? You have a goddamn Gatling. Give me that damn board. Jesus Christ, you have a goddamn high-speed shredding, but you don't have ammo for it. Somehow. That would explain it. I don't know how you don't have ammo for it. I'm pretty sure I equipped everybody with ammo, but... Oh, jeez. There's so much ammo in here, it's now a pain to give anybody anything.
You'd better keep your mouth
Yeah,
shut
you better
about this.
keep your fucking minigun out and stop giving away your damn ammo, lady. Jesus Christ. She's a robot.
Don't take offense to Marcy.
Listen, I take offense because she's not fucking doing her job. That's all.
Let's see what kind of armor you've got.
Polished metal helmet I already got. Sturdy wraparound goggles. No. Okay. So, the this leather's done. I think the new metal that I have up here is what I need to finish off, and that'll take care of all of that. So I have a metal right arm. We need to make this a polished metal arm. I don't know how. I seriously don't know how I managed to miss polished of all the damn metal pieces of equipment. So operator's armband. Is this left armband, and what do I have? A right armband. Left armband, right armband. Okay, so it's something I've already got. Just an expensive version of the one I already have. Hunter's hood we'll put away. The metal greave. Really good piece of equipment. I think I'm gonna have to just shunt that into the main box. Metal left greed, Nuka shirt, sharp equipment we'll put away. The zealot stuff, I guess I need to give what's-her-name the thing, but she's currently on sales duty, so she's not going to take it right now. Let's also go ahead and upgrade this leather piece to a studded leather. And then, not lead lined, we'll go for ultra. Okay, so not as wonderful as the other one, but close enough.
You know what?
Oh my God, since we talked. Jesus. Alright, let me see. I don't need this board. Just throw that in there. Staggering Gatling laser, we can put that away. Bathrobe can be put away. Op goggles. The first aid we'll put all away in the other thing, and we'll throw all this junk away in the other area too. Alright, so off to Spectacle Island. I don't think there's going to be anything really in Spectacle that I can do here, but we'll check real quick. Oh, jeez. I don't think I turned this back on. Yep, there we go. Now it should start attracting things. This has only got one. But I also need to fix all the others here too, so. Alright, those are all repaired, so we'll start trapping Yao Guai again now. I'm assuming there's at least one dog. Yeah. You guys know what's coming. Don't look. Oh, geez. Why are there so many? Did the traps unleash? Did something happen to the trap? I'm thinking it had to be something happened to the trap. This many feral ghouls are out and about. Yeah, something must have happened to the trap. I mean, it's still on. I mean, these are all still closed. I wonder if they just slipped through, or if that just happened to be one giant roaming pack of feral ghouls anyway. That seems rather odd, though. 2, 3. Yeah, that seems rather odd. I wouldn't expect them to just have a random pack of feral ghouls like that just roaming about the island. I mean, if it was, it is what it is. I mean, it's just weird. You're at a raider stronghold. Nice. Hopefully it doesn't give you too much trouble. Yeah, that's so weird. Random raider like, that many ghouls passing through randomly? That's very unusual. Well, everything's working like it's supposed to, so I'm not gonna complain. Brings in all the random packs that I needed to. Though I don't think I can repair this because canned dog food. Yeah. No, I don't want to take it all. I want to store all my junk. There we are. We'll also store all my first aid stuff here. You hate liars? I mean, I think most people hate liars, right? Especially mathematicians, they hate those outliers. Haha. Don't fucking mind me and my dumb joke. Alright, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's doing its thing. just have to wait. I may end up going ahead and installing more lights here to make it easier to tell. I may end up installing a light like right on the front of each of those things, running a wire up over the top so it makes the Wi-Fi light signal, and then just put a light on the front of each of those so I can tell when it's down or not from a distance or anything. Alright, well, that seems to be about all I can do for right now. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and call it for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the show. As always, if you're new to the channel, like, sub, share, follow, all that good stuff helps the channel grow. And for all of you returning viewers, thank you guys once again for coming back to support the channel. I'll probably be here again tomorrow. I may end up being a little late starting the stream tomorrow. It just kind of depends on how work goes, but I will catch you all again then. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and as always, stay safe, stay cool, and I'll catch you all again later.